We're putting some brand new shocks on this 2006 Chevy Suburban. Should also be the same for Tahoe, Yukon, Escalade, Avalanche, maybe something else I'm forgetting. But it should also be very similar for Silverados, minus the fact that it's coil back here instead of spring. But either way, let's get started. Jack up the back of the truck. Bad thing. All right, we've got it up. Jack up, jack stand on. We're gonna take off this bolt. Let's see, what is that, like a 22? It's big.
I brought over a 20. Here's a 22 and a 24. That one's loose.
The 22's loose?
21.
It's a 21. Your mileage may vary, but 21 millimeter for us.
His hands are already cold.
I'm so scared.
You know what?
Turn that bitch up.
Let's put it up on a higher setting than 1. Ooh, I bet you there's a wrench on the other side or a bolt. And there is.
Alright, so 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me go grab a 21 wrench.
Alright.
Got it?
Yep.
Can you spin your end off?
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say.
Yeah, that might be a lot easier. Are you filming?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Basically, it sees the nut. That's about it.
Yeah, still.
Whoop. Yeah, I didn't know you were going to hit the button.
I didn't know that either. See if I can get both.
Oh, alright. And this is how you jack off a truck. Both hands.
No, it's very important though.
There you go. There we go. It's still off the ground.
Why did it pop like that?
The pressure let off and it dropped.
That bit off the axle.
Yep. It just dropped this down a little bit. That's all. All right. Here, you want to show what's under there?
Mm-hmm. I'm still recording, yeah. So there's our dead strut. And then we're gonna go ahead and take this lower bolt off. And I'll bet you anything, it's also a 21.
But should be able to use the big gun.
Yep.
Where'd you put it?
Right here. Okay. To give you an idea of what we're doing here. 21 wrench and then 1/2 inch extension on the other end. Yeah. And that, I believe, is a 327,000 mile shock. I think that because I have pretty good records on this vehicle, actually. Pretty good maintenance records. There's never been any mention of shocks. And the factory shocks for Z71s are red. Those are good. Those are good. We'll see.
All right.
Filming?
Yeah.
That is them side by side.
You can definitely tell one is not going down.
And let's see. And now, easy enough, put the new one in. You got it at that end?
Yeah, I've got it up here.
Okay.
So it doesn't fall on you. I was gonna say, if you have a phone.
I do.
And then, am I in?
Yep, you're in. You're a wonderful tripod.
I can do multiple things. Trust me.
Tahoe. And that's it. Put the nut on and torque it to 1,000,000 foot-pounds.
1,000,000 foot-pounds.
And then for the upper one, I do have a helper, and which one is that? He's, I guess, just gonna.
I'm gonna physically lift the wheel.
Oh yeah, and then I'm just gonna push up top. We're gonna just lift the wheel. We're just gonna use the pry bar, or actually, if you've just got a big dude. Oh wait.
No, that won't help. I'm lifting the tire a little bit
So you can get the bar under. You can see we're just gonna do that. Line up the hole as I drop it. I can do that now.
Fuck. What? Rear is 75.
All right, so looked online, it said 75 pound-feet. We actually had to grab a second socket, but other than that,
13/16 fits.
yeah, 13/16 fit if you happen to have some extra standard Imperial stuff floating around. Man, you think these tires rub at all?
No. Instead of removing it, let's just cut it out. Nice. Easy access.
No one would ever know.
It looks a lot better than the other side. And you didn't even know.
Front is up in the air on jack stands. Wheel is off. We're actually doing this side and showing it because it's a lot more crowded here on this side than the other. But what you want to do is sneak. You can. There it goes. Sneak your wrench on. This is a 15. And then you want to grab this post. Now on the other side we had to cut. And I have a feeling that we're going to have to do that as well. But I don't know how much that actually helped.
Who knows? Can't hurt.
It can't hurt, you're right. So we did put some, actually put it back where it was. We did put some penetrating fluid up there, and then we started to loosen it, and it just snapped. But you can get an idea of what we were doing there. Honestly, it snapping makes this a lot easier.
Oh God, yes.
Because the other one we had to cut off with the die grinder. So be ready to do that. And then we're going to move to the bottom one. And as you can see, here's the bottom. There's the wrench. You can also use a socket, but since I have a gun, I'm going to use it.
Ready?
Ready.
It's on 3.
Put it to 4.
It's on brake. Yeah, it's on.
Wow.
All right then.
We have found something that the impact will not take off. Try going forward and back. There it goes. Hey. And there you go. I'm guessing all this oil,
Helped it.
well, is from the shock.
I guarantee it.
Like, where else is it coming from other than if it's not the shock? All right, and that is the 2 boats. This has been a pretty easy job overall.
Yeah.
I mean, you need the right tools, but I guess that's true about anything, right?
Yeah. I mean, 2 hours. You
2 hours?
4 of them.
Yeah. All right. And there you go.
I'm gonna say get the bushings.
Well, I'm so glad that thing broke. Front shock assembly. Fucking turbos. Front shock assembly, I'll leave a review on these shocks. Other than they had good ratings on Amazon, that's the only reason I picked them. Oh,
Didn't make it.
bushing. Up.
I believe I had to compress it. Yeah, you had to compress it.
There we go. That easy. Bushing. Oh, there's a lot of stuff there.
Yeah. Next verse, same as the first.
Yeah. Washer. Nut. Always start to thread by hand. And then that's it. The new nut is a 17 versus the old one. And we just tighten her down and we'll grab the top. Do-do-do.
Do you need me to press it?
No, I think I can get this. I can get it going. There we go. I wanted to face a good way for me. Grippy and tight.
Rip it and rip it.
Rip it and rip it. And you might be asking yourself, how many pound-feet do I put this on? Online it said 15 pound-feet, but I have no way of calibrating that.
Yeah. Go until it's tight.
Yeah, don't go crazy, but 15 isn't a lot.
Yeah.
If it's loose, we can tighten it. If it's too tight, you're too old. If it's too loud, turn it down. And then on the bottom,
Oh, all right. It's actually a lot easier than the other side.
tighten her up. Hope this video helped you. Thanks for watching.